Hey everybody, it's Carol with Refunction Crafts, and today I'm going to do a video and we're going to make some bookmarks. I have a subscriber that goes by Trend Gamer that made a comment on my butterfly video saying that she thought that the butterflies would look pretty on bookmarks, and it just was a great inspiration to me. Now, I don't know if I'm going to put a butterfly on this because here's the thing. The butterflies that I have, although these would be pretty maybe at the top of the bookmark, I've got a couple of my butterflies here. And I have a couple of my bumblebees that I did some unique stuff to. Cute, cute, cute. I added the word queen to them, and I put a hole in the bottom of the bee and added a jump ring and made it a hanging tag thing. So I thought these were really super cute. I'm making more of these. A couple of these are already gone to people that I'm sending them out to. Actually, all three of these are already gone, pretty well, 2 out of 3. But I do have more cut out that I'm going to make. So I'm going to be making a bunch of these, and I'm going to be putting some in my Etsy shop. But let me show you these a little more close up. Is that not adorable, you guys? They are so stinking cute. I love them. And then here's one more. So I only have these 3 made so far, but and I did put glass glitter on these, and I just love them. I think they came out absolutely gorgeous. So those are my bumblebees, and you can see the word queen is written on the hangy tag. So anyway, I had to show you guys those bumblebees because it was just something that came to me. I saw an image of a bumblebee, and it wasn't as cute as the one that I've been using. So what I did, and it had queen coming out the back end of it on the image, and so I just printed some of those and I cut out the word queen. I could have probably just found the word queen and used a different image, and I may be looking for some different words like be kind and you know, some different bee quotes and stuff so that I can make different tags for my bumblebees. So anyway, I knew you guys would like those. I've got I know, well, actually, let's see, I probably have about 10 of them cut out now and ready to go. And of course, this is my dragonfly, and I did add some glass glitter to my dragonfly as well. And I've actually printed out some different colors in dragonflies as well that I'm going to be doing like this. And of course, these are covered in resin. And then these are the 2 butterflies I have left after I've added all of my packages of butterflies to my Etsy shop, you guys. So they are available to purchase now. I believe I've sold quite a few of them, but I do have quite a few left in my shop, and they are just different variations of different butterflies. I should probably go get those real quick so I can show you guys some of the ones that I completed. They're gorgeous. So these are what I have left from the last group of butterflies that I just completed. And like I said, I've already sold some of them. And there are a few more left in my shop. But these are the packages that I put together. So these are some of them. Let me just unhook the package so you can see them. They came out just absolutely gorgeous, you guys. The only thing I did not put on these, I did not put the antennas on these. I figured maybe whoever's buying them could add whatever they wanted to add to them as antennas, but these all have glass glitter on them. Look at how gorgeous these turned out, you guys. I am thrilled, beyond thrilled with these butterflies. And I didn't do a video on these. This one I'm going to have to do a new bag for because I tore it pulling this out. But for now, we'll just put it back like that. Hopefully I won't tear this one. I need to find some new packaging bags that are a little more sturdy than these are. I've been using these for a while and I love them because they seem to have been like perfect sizes. And here's what I do when I put these down. I just take a little dot of hot glue and pop it down. You can see this one had popped off, which is what I want them to do when you open the package and go to use them. So I'm okay with the fact that that one popped off. But here's another package. And this one has, I added some rhinestone chain to one side of it. I just embellished one of them. But the rest of them are ready for your own twists. So there's that one. And I don't know, I think the ones that I sold, I've already taken out of this group. So I think these 4 packages are all still available. This one I'm not, these 2 I'm not going to open. I'm just going to show you guys. So these are 2 more packages that I have done. So anyways, it looks like I only have 4 of my double butterfly packages left. Those are the 4. So anyway, and then these were 2 butterflies I put aside for me to use in projects. I figured I need to have some of them too. I'm going to be making a whole bunch more butterflies, and I want to kind of try and make these a staple in my Etsy shop so that anybody can get them. Look at this. I've put rhinestone crystals, the crystals that my friend Kim had sent me. I added some of those to the butterflies. You can see them along, I'm sorry, I've got a glue string there, along the edges here, whoops, along the edges here. My goodness, Carol. There we go. So you can see the crystals along the edges there. This is gorgeous. I mean, it is gorgeous. And you can see they have resin on them. They've got glass glitter on them, and they're just beautiful. So, and then this is the other one. This one has more of kind of a vintagey look, and I love this. I do love these black and white butterflies because they're pretty. What am I trying to say? Oh my goodness, you guys, my words are escaping me right now. Anyway, you can use them on anything. So yeah, these are something that you could use on pretty much any color project. You can just add your own color flowers and that can be your color theme. So those are my butterflies and bees. And then I wanted to show you guys, I did this little book. This was a little, it's a Post-it book that I got at the Dollar Tree a long time ago. And this one I kind of bent a couple of the pages. We'll take those out. Anyway, I got it at the Dollar Tree a long time ago, and I have had it sitting here for a while. And it was pink, and it had a picture of an alpaca on the front. And you can see there's little alpaca pictures on some of these Post-it notes and stuff. But I did paint, I spray painted the top white so I could cover it. And then what I did was I added this image to the top, and I added, you can see I resined the heart, and I resined in a couple of areas and added some glass glitter. And then I just added one of my little flat butterflies to the top. I didn't add anything too fluffy or anything, but isn't that cute? I just love this little notepad book. So yeah, that was just a little fun thing that I did on the side. I was just playing, and I really am excited about how that turned out. I wish I had more of these now, but this is the only one I had, I think. I don't think I have any more. But anyway, I think I'm going to probably, and then I put this beautiful image on the inside cover. Isn't she gorgeous? So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to put that in my Etsy shop or not. Probably. And then look at these pretties that I got from my friend Kim. She sent me these. I haven't even opened it yet because I haven't had the opportunity to use them yet. But I can't wait. I just thought these were so, so pretty. She sent me a surprise package. Sorry about the crackle and crunch. There we go. Done with that. So look at how pretty these are. Aren't they gorgeous? So you know those will be getting used in some stuff very, very shortly here. So thank you, Kim, for my beautiful gold flowers. I can't wait to use them. And then I guess that's all I wanted to show you for now as far as that stuff. I did get a package from Kiki's, and look at this. This is something that I got from Kiki's sale, and I need to urge you guys got to go over there and get some of the goodies from Kiki's, because Debbie's got some really unique laces and flowers and things like that that you guys can buy. And these are just, they're all beads. It's completely beaded. Look at that. Is that gorgeous? And I plan on using this. I'm going to try and make like a handbag and use this on that. Because I think it would just be so pretty hanging off of a little vintagey handbag. So stay tuned and be looking out for something that I do with that gorgeous thing. I'm not going to show you the entire package that I got from Kiki's, but I am going to show you a few things. Debbie also sent me these in my package. These are little flowers. I love these. These are awesome to use in anything, and especially if you need flat flowers. Like for journal projects and things like that, they're awesome. And I'm sorry, you guys, I have this shadow going across my table here. My light is straight above my camera, and so my camera shadows the light a bit. And then Debbie sent me also, sent me some of these, a nice piece of these. These come on a I guess by the yard or whatever. So this is how they come. And so Debbie sent me some of these. So I cut a couple of them out today to maybe use in this project. And then she also sent me some beautiful, beautiful applique pieces. Look at this, you guys. I think this is just gorgeous. I told her if she had any more of these, I'd like some more, because that is just beautiful. And she sent me a couple of these. So look, I've got 2 of those. And then some little pieces of lace that look like they're just, you know, little cutoffs of vintage lace. Very, very pretty. And I thought that would work nicely in bookmarks. And then look at this. This is like a Venice lace, and it's like a dangle lace, but look at how gorgeous that is. So I think I might use a piece or 2 of that in this today. And then I have some little bitty pieces of lace here as well that I got from Kiki's. So those are my little Kiki's bits. And we've got a bunch of other stuff. So anyway, and I actually put all of this stuff together before I got this box of goodies from Debbie. So I might switch out some of this stuff for things that I got from Kiki's. I was going to use this felt, but then what I did was I've had this package sitting around for a very long time. I don't know, I don't remember if I got it in Happy Mail or if it was something my husband gave me from out in his garage. I can't remember. It's a self-stick mounting board. And it's really for needlework art. You know, you take your piece and you do your needlework, and then you peel off the backing so that it sticks to this. And I thought, you know, it's like a cardboard. So what I did was I had Jeff cut out 2-inch pieces, because it was like an 8.5 by 11 piece or something. So I had him cut them in 2-inch pieces so that I would get a few of these to make some bookmarks with. So, and you know, when I got that message from my subscriber about doing bookmarks, I got so excited because you know what? I hadn't even thought about that. I've thought about it before, but it just made me want to do bookmarks. So anyway, so that's what sparked me. I just got that comment the other day, and I was on it. I was all ready to, I was at work actually when I saw the message, and I wanted so badly to go home so I could start throwing things together to make these. So I just got really excited. I have some of these bits here. I really like this, and I just had a little small piece of this lace that has little sequin or little rhinestones and sequins on it that I thought would be very pretty just to kind of lay around the top of the bookmarks. So I will probably be using some of that. And then I've got a couple of these little pieces of lace here, which actually this was a solid piece that I cut in half. We've got some linen cloth that I'm going to use, some sheer chiffon fabric. I don't know if that's chiffon. Yeah, it's chiffon or organza. Anyway, sometimes I get confused. I know what chiffon is, but sometimes I think some of the chiffon looks a little bit like an organza, so I get confused as to what it truly is. And then I just have some other bits and pieces of laces and things here to use, you know, just to embellish with. I don't know if I'll be using them all or any of them. I'm just, you know, I just grabbed a whole bunch of things that I thought might be pretty to use. So we've got bits and pieces here. That's another bit of that. And oh, I did pull this out of my stuff from Kiki's as well. So I thought these are really, really pretty. Look at these little appliques. Aren't those gorgeous? So I'm gonna probably put some of this in at least one of them. And then I just have like some fabric that I cut off of a little, it was actually a little baby dress that I had sitting here that someone had given me some a while back to use in my crafting and stuff. And I had never done anything with them, and I've had them for a long time, so I just kind of started cutting them up. I've got little collars here that I cut out from it, or from a couple of them. Look at these little pockets. These are going to be fun to do something with. I thought those would be really cute in some crafts. So I just started kind of cutting them up, and whatever I do with them, I do with them. And then I've also got a couple of pink pieces of foam that I might use here. I like these because they're the lighter pink. And then I've got this felt that's a real bright pink. I'm not crazy about that. It's a little bit too bright for me anyway. Anyway, so let's go ahead and let's see what we can do. I've never made, well, I can't say never. I've made bookmarks before, but the bookmarks I made in the past were just little cheesy bookmarks that I was making for an event when I was doing hospice work. I was giving gifts to my volunteers, and we were doing a party. And so I made a whole bunch of bookmarks for my my volunteers, and they were really cute, but they were just kind of basic, really, really basic. Oh, the other thing I have is I've got some of my images that I cut out that I resined, and I've got some of these set aside that I thought were really cute. The only problem with some of these is I didn't really glue them down right, and so they curled a little bit. This one's super cute. I love this one, so I thought I'd like to use her in something today. And then I've got this little lady in her garden. And then I also had a couple of these girls just kind of standing and posing. And then this one, I thought she was really pretty. And here's another one just kind of standing. And I added some glass glitter to her. And then 2 besties. And then there's just another one of her. And then these are just some birds that, this was a complete fail. But I just glittered them and stuff, and it just looks really bad. So I don't even know why I'm saving it, but I keep thinking, okay, I can cut around and I can save the little birds, you know, because that, like that, I can just cut that right off of there, because there's a space in between where I didn't add anything to it. So I'll take that off like that. And then I can just cut around this too. But anyway, so those are some little things that I have done. So let's get busy on this before I talk you all to death. I do have an inspirational quote here that I would like to read really quick. It says, "My to-do list for today: count my blessings, practice kindness, let go of what I can't control, listen to my heart, be productive yet calm, and just breathe." So I like that. And then I also, today is Mother's Day, so I want to wish all of you mothers out there a very, very happy Mother's Day today. And I hope you all have a blessed day with your kids and your grandkids and all that good stuff. So, I'm not spending the day with my kids. Number one, I don't like big crowds, so I prefer not to go out to breakfast on Mother's Day. It's just not something that I like to do. I don't like big crowds in restaurants that you have to wait 2 or 3 hours to get into. So I'm better with doing Mother's Day on another day. So anyway, my son is on his way to Japan. So I won't see him for a few weeks, but he and I are planning on getting together when he gets back from Japan. And then my daughter, we're going to FaceTime a little later today. And we're also going to get together on a later date. We're actually trying to plan maybe a weekend that I can go out and spend the weekend with them and just hang out. So we'll get that all planned. So anyway, so I don't even know how sticky this stuff is. I have no clue. I've never used it before. So I'm just going to kind of test. It's pretty sticky. So what we're going to start with on this is I'd like to start with some of this more linen type fabric. But I'm seeing that I actually cut it shorter than this is. And I don't really want it to be shorter, so maybe I've got some other fabric that I can use. It doesn't necessarily have to be as wide, but I really do want to kind of cover the whole thing. And this is cut completely crooked, but that's okay, because this, I'm basically using it for maybe some color in the background. I'm just going to try and straighten it out here a little bit. So that's just a piece that I want to maybe use somewhere. So putting a piece on the very back side of this is my first concern. And so let's see, what else do I have here that I could use? I guess it doesn't actually have to be a thick fabric, because this is a white background, so it really doesn't matter. So we're just going to go to work here. Oh, one more thing. To my friend Carrie, I just wanted to let you know, look what I have now. I got my purple flowers and stuff. So I just got those in the mail the other day. So I'm going to be able to work on your stuff soon. I've got so many, here's my problem right now. I've got so many custom requests right now for things that people want that I've done in the past, and I generally don't really like to do custom orders, for the reason that I'm trying to do a lot of videos and I'm trying to do a lot of projects, and when I take custom projects, it takes away from my videos and my other things that I haven't made yet. So I get myself stressed out a little bit when I have a custom order that I need to get done. But right now I have about 4 custom orders that I need to get done. So Carrie, I just wanted to let you know, I know I've had your request for quite some time. I'm gonna start working on you first. So I will be getting your journal embellishments done very soon. In between work times, they've been working me a lot more hours at work lately, and so that's what's killing me really, is the work time that I've been given. And so I'm not crazy about it. I'd rather, you know, work my part-time hours and then have more time to do this stuff. But right now I'm taking the hours because I need them, and it's helpful to our household. I don't know, honest to goodness, if I'm making more money by working my regular job or doing my Etsy stuff, because once I start putting good stuff out in my Etsy shop, that stuff sells, and I probably make close to what I would be earning at work. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this little edge off of here because I definitely want to use this piece. This is a piece that Debbie sent me, but it's also got little rhinestones at the bottom, so I thought that would be pretty to use on one of these bookmarks. Okay, so I pulled out this chiffon. This I know is chiffon. And I thought maybe, see, this is long enough on the short edge that I can just use a small piece of it and use it as sort of a backing for it. And we're going to make this a shabby bookmark, you guys. So it's going to be sort of in shabby chic style. We're going to just tear it just like that. And then I have this fabric too, but this fabric, you can see how it frays, and it just wants to keep fraying and fraying and fraying, and I'm just afraid this will not work real well for these bookmarks. So I think I'm just going to put that aside. I like this. And this is the same fabric that I've made some of my really pretty flowers out of. I love this chiffon so much. I made these flowers with this same chiffon. Aren't they gorgeous? So I have a small piece left. What I need to do is I need to go over to Joann's, and I need to see about buying, you know, little maybe half-yard pieces of some chiffons that I can use to make my flowers with and to use to do my shabby chic stuff, because it is my favorite fabric to work with. So it's just a little too long, I think. I'm going to cut a little bit more off this end. There, that should work. And then I can just take my fingers like this and get it frayed, and we're all set. So you can see that looks really good, and it's just a little bit frayed on the edges. And once I get this all together, I will probably fray it some more once I realize, you know, kind of where I'm at. So the first thing I'm going to do is we're just going to go ahead, we're going to peel off that layer of protection there, and we're just going to lay this over the top, kind of having it hang over on each edge. And I want to get it on there fairly good and tight, and we're just going to sort of press it on, press out any bubbles. And that is sticking to that beautifully, and I don't have any sticky coming through. So that's what that looks like. Okay, so now let's get to our pretty laces and stuff. Yay! I have some of this that I want to use as well. This is just a cotton fabric that I actually had cut a while back, and I had it just kind of sitting in my stash. I want to fray that edge as well. And this fabric just, it frays so nicely. And we're going to put that sort of down the center here. And cut it right there. And take my fingers and we're going to just fray that. Okay. And there's nothing perfect about any of this fabric. It's maybe a little wrinkly in places. That's okay too. I'm not worried about that. I don't have, let's see. I have this fabric fusion, but I'm not thrilled about it. It's Aleene's Fabric Fusion, and I'm not sure that I'm using it correctly, and I don't have any Fabri-Tac. So, I've got this stuff, and I don't know that this really works either, because I want to say I've tried spraying this on things and then not getting any results at all from it. Feels like it's just kind of watery. I'm spraying something real quick, you guys, just to see what this does. And it's just really watery. This is just some adhesive spray, multi-purpose. And this is stuff that I got, I think, at the dollar store a while back. But it just doesn't seem to get tacky at all. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to do my usual. We're going to use our glue gun, you guys. And I'm just going to put a light layer of glue in different spots. I'm going to be very careful with it, just a little bit here and there, because it really doesn't have to be glued down in a whole bunch of areas. You just need, you know, a couple of spots here and there and you'll be set. And here I'm just doing little teeny dots, a couple down the middle, and there we go. Because you got to remember, we're also going to be covering this with other laces and things like that. So that's what we have so far. Okay, and then I want to use, I could still take some of this sort of linen-y fabric, because I really do like this. I like the look of it, and I probably should have used this first. Let's see. We're just going to go for it, you guys. I'm just going to do... Boy, the end of this doesn't want to fray much, though. There we go. Okay. And I'm just taking and pulling these strings. And we've got some really good fraying going on this. This is why I like this fabric. Look at the fray that I get on that. And it's a very textury fabric as well. And maybe what I could do, let's take this and let's just cut it into smaller strips. There we go. I think that's a great idea. Okay. All right, and we'll just kind of put that maybe off to one side. I like that. A little bit of glue here and there. And the glue is not really going to pop through this fabric too easily because it's pretty thick. There we go. And for me, you guys, hot glue works better than anything else, especially when you're doing videos. I prefer hot glue. If I can use it, I will. As long as it's not going to ruin a project. I just enjoy what I get from the hot glue. And then we've got some of this, which is very pretty, and I want to put that sort of off to the other side. Just need to cut a little bit off here. Maybe a little bit more. We'll cut that right about there. Because I do want this to kind of go down the entire edge like that. And again, these are bookmarks, so I want to try not to make them too thick. But at the same time, I definitely want to give them a lot of personality. Just like that. And I'm going to try and get this as straight as I can. Okay. And a little bit right there. And I really, really, really wish I could get better light coming through here. Maybe that's a little bit better. Sorry, I'm trying to work with my lamp here to see if I can get some of that shadowing gone. Okay. All right, so now I don't want to use too much of my, I don't think I'm going to use this lace on these today. It's very beautiful, but I think that that's too much for a bookmark. I have this smaller one. This is more of a little corner piece. Maybe we'll cut this in half and we'll use half on one and half on another one. And we'll save those big beautiful pieces for something else. I'm trying to get some more of that from Debbie, just because I think it's so gorgeous. I'd like to use some of this. Isn't that pretty? I've also got this pretty stuff. But using that, I'm kind of covering up that other lace, and I don't think I'm going to use that. I think we are going to cover too much if I use that. This is very pretty. You guys, I think this is going to turn out really, really nicely. I've got that as well. I don't think I'm going to use that one. Maybe have that coming out there. Ooh, doesn't that look pretty? Okay, we're getting somewhere, you guys. And then, of course, we have these pretty pieces, and we've got to have some of this in here, for sure. And I don't want to cover a bunch of it up, so what I might do, I think I might cut this into smaller pieces so that I don't waste a thing. And it's got some of the little mesh kind of sticking out here and there. That's okay. I don't mind that. I like some of the mesh being left on there when it comes to little things like this. Maybe have that kind of coming that way, and then use a piece. This, I'm starting to kind of cover up the pretty sequins and pearls down here, and I don't want to do that. Maybe kind of have that popping out like that. And use a little piece. Let's see, where is... I have this pretty lace flower as well. We'll save that for the other one. And this is just a little snippet. Well, and we're going to use a little bit of snippets on this too if we have to, because I do have some of those hanging around here too. I don't know what I did with my other little pretty little bits. Oh, I think I left them in the box actually. I only grabbed a couple of them. I don't need that. Okay, well, that's okay. We've got this one. It's just a little bent, but that's okay. We can glue that down. Not a problem at all. Kind of like that. No? Nope, not feeling that. I was thinking, wouldn't this be pretty with like a little queen bee up here at the top? Oops, I got that pulled out. Have that sort of hanging down. Or a pretty little butterfly at the top. Because this top part can be hanging out. Or we could take and put this sort of at the bottom and have that be the part that kind of hangs out of the book. But I have a use for these three bees that I've already made, and I kind of don't want to use them for anything else. Because they're done and ready to go, and my packages are kind of already started, and that way I can finish them up. Okay, we're going to just start gluing some stuff down here, you guys. And I'm just going to take little dots of glue, not too much. Maybe what I should do is maybe instead of using this one, maybe I should use just like this little piece here coming out at the bottom. Although I really think this one looked nice. Maybe we'll do this and we'll sort of tuck that up under there. That looks pretty. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Glue that down. Whoopsie, I just dropped a piece of glue on there. I saved it. And we're just going to get enough glue on here to make sure it's held down. Okay. I think these are just going to be gorgeous, you guys. Trying to see how much more of this I have so I'm not using it all up. This is a pretty piece of it too with this little silky rose. That might be pretty, kind of coming out up to the top there. Ooh, that does look pretty. So we're going to use this piece. Just like that. Save that one. Okay, and then, oh, I didn't even think to see what this would be like in here somewhere. We'll just save that for the other one. Let's see. We could use this at the bottom and just have that kind of as the piece that kind of hangs out of the book. Sort of like that. Looks very pretty. That's a big bookmark for a big book. So let's see. I wonder if maybe if I put it up under a little bit and kind of have it coming out like that. I think that looks pretty. Or we could put it sort of to the side here. That looks real pretty coming out from that flower. I think that's what I'm going to do. Again, this was going to be all about sort of layering and getting all these little bits and pieces in here to kind of get some alternate textures and things in it, yet trying to keep it somewhat flat, except for, you know, using maybe the butterfly at the top, which that can just stick out of the book and that's okay. Let's see. Is that what we want to do, you guys? It looks pretty good. I really like that. I think that's very beautiful. Let me put this one on here. I'm trying to decide, you guys, if now the other thing that might be good is just a tiny butterfly on here, but you know I don't have a single tiny butterfly that is done that I can use. I'm getting ready to punch some small butterflies for Debbie over at Kiki's because she's asked for some little ones. You know what? We might cut a little bit of this out. She's asked for some little butterflies, so I'm going to cut some of those out and do them for Debbie. That looks pretty hanging out there. Adds a nice pop of color. So I am going to be making some, but I just haven't done it yet. I've got my images printed that I'm going to use as far as the, you know, the background for the butterflies, but I just haven't started putting them together yet. Let's see, let's cut another small piece of this and maybe come out. Not there, maybe here. That looks like a good spot. That looks pretty. I'm trying to put some glue on the back of this because I can see these sequins kind of want to pop off of here. So we need to make sure we glue those sequins down. There. And cut off that little piece of string. Okay, I like that, and I like it a lot. Oh, and then I also wanted to see here, I totally forgot. One of these might be super duper cute on this. Look at that. Ah! I almost forgot about my little ladies. Maybe that's what we need to use instead of a butterfly on this one. Look at this one. Isn't she gorgeous? Or maybe she could stand just right down there. These are so cute. I love this one. And I thought for her, if I use her on anything, I want to have her kind of tucked in behind a flower like that. Because she's cut off at the rear end there. So I need to sort of have her coming out where it looks like she's popping out from behind a flower or something. Or maybe like that. This one I think is fun, although I want to do it over again so I get one that's not curled. This one is a bit curled and I don't know if I would be able to straighten it out much or not. I don't want to crack it by trying to straighten it, but this is super cute. And I thought this would be a cute, like, best friend gift, you know, if you have a bestie that likes to read or whatever. How cute is that? Stuck in there. I like that. That looks really cute. And then we have this one, which this one I cannot bend at all. It's books. And that would be cute too. Look at that. But this one is just bent way too much, I think, to use on this. It's got a total cove in it. So I think that would not be good, but it would be super cute if it was usable. This one's very cute. This one actually is very nice, very subtle, and she looks really cute back behind that flower. I like that a lot. I'm just trying to, I want to test a bunch of these and see where. This one is gorgeous. I love this one so much. And she actually looks quite pretty right there. I like that a lot. Doesn't she look pretty? Very subtle, you know, because her dress is very pale, and the sparkle in it is very pretty. Or maybe we could go on the other side so that she gets a little bit of the backdrop from that dark pink. That actually looks even better, I think. So that looks really good. So you barely kind of see her, but she's there. Let's see what this one would look like there. That one looks really good too. Or try popping her over here. Actually, I think she goes really good on that side. You know what? I think she's the one. I think we're going to use this little girl right here, and we're going to put her right with the flower there. Decision made. And I want to make sure her flowers show that she's holding. There we go. Okay, I like that a lot, you guys. So the next thing I'm going to do real quick is I am going to find my some of my dangles. Where did I put them? Let me find those. I'll be right back. Okay, so I decided that I am going to use just one of my little paper butterflies made out of cardstock because I want to keep this as flat as I can, and I thought that might be pretty right there next to our little girl. And then I found one of my little charms that I put on a little safety pin. We're going to attach this to this section down here somewhere. I think we're just gonna, I think I kind of want it hanging off the bottom of the bookmark. So let's see how this does. Okay, and I used just one of my little white safety pins. That looks cute. And then I thought I might try to put this little, just a little piece of bling in here somewhere. I don't know. That doesn't go there. Actually, I was going to put this right here. Maybe I'll put it right there. And we'll put our butterfly sort of tucked in there. Or maybe we don't need the bling at all. because I really kind of like it with just the little butterfly in there. I do want to put this pearl in, so we're going to dot this with a piece of hot glue and put this pearl right here, because I already decided that's where I want it to go. Look at me making decisions, you guys. And maybe what we'll do is we'll use this little tiny piece of bling and have it come out right there. Or maybe right there. I like that. Just popping out from the flower. And then we're going to put our flower right, or our butterfly right here, so that it's popping out of the flower. And I like that. And it's made from cardstock, so it should be fine. And I think I don't think we need that piece of bling. I just don't. So, okay, so there's our first bookmark. All done. And that came out really, really beautiful, I think. And this is just a little bird bath charm and a little dragonfly. So that hangs down from the bottom, and that can be moved if the person that gets this wants to move it. So anyway, I think that came out really cute. That's how our little girl looks next to the flower and the butterfly. So I think that is quite enough for this beautiful bookmark. So that's one down. Let's see if we can make another one and maybe make it a little bit faster this time, now that I've got it kind of figured out what I'm doing here. So we're just going to peel off our sticky stuff. There we go. And let's see. I don't know. Do I want to do the same background, or do I want to just do a white background? I think we're just going to go with white this time, you guys. Change it up a little bit. So this needs to be about that long. And then we'll just take our fingers and we'll fray the sand up a little bit, just like that. And that's all it takes with this chiffon, is a little bit of finger pulling, and we've got it nicely frayed. So I'm just going to lay that across the top. I may end up cutting a little bit off the top and bottom here, because this end hangs over a little bit more than I like. And I'm not even going to use any glue underneath this. I'm just going to leave it just like that. So I'm going to just cut this piece a little bit more, and then I'll fray it again with my fingers, just like that. There we go. And this fabric sticks to this sticky stuff really nicely, and I can easily just press it through, and there's no bubbles, no nothing in it. So I really like this stuff. Then I think on this one we will use some of this pretty trim, because I think it will look really nice on here. I think I'm going to cut this little edge off here so that I get a flower at the top and the bottom. And we'll just cut this one, oops, after this flower. And we'll lay it just like that. So let's just get our glue on here. Just down those flowers in the middle. I'm going to put it more towards one edge. There we go. That looks very pretty. And then let's take, maybe we'll use one of these flowers on this one. Got that. And then of course, you know we have to use a piece of this in this one. Oh, wait a minute. Do I want to use maybe a little piece of this linen kind of going across there? Maybe turn it the other way. It's a little more frayed on that outside edge. Kind of like that. And then pop that in like that. Look at how pretty that looks. Oh my, 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 my. I made this from a little dangle piece. I thought that would be pretty. I also have this that I was considering using in this one, but I think I want to stick with this one. And we still have some of this left, you guys, and I want to use it. I had every intention. Whoopsies. You know, I don't think I need this piece of linen. I think I'm just going to mess it up with that. So let me trim this up a little bit so I can see some spots where we need to cut out that backing. Clean her up. Okay. I've got a couple of strings of glue going across my table here that are in my way. Okay, so if we go like this, okay, and then maybe this will go sort of underneath. Oh, look at that, you guys. That looks so pretty. I love this stuff. I wish I had more of it. Okay, okay. Let's see. Do we want to try and fit a piece of this in here? Just like that. Let's see, I do have another one with the little rose on it. Okay. Oh, I had this piece too. But I don't think I need any more of that. I've got a couple of pieces of that left, and I might save that and do another bookmark later. These bookmarks will be going into my Etsy shop, you guys, so if you're interested, you know, as well as pretty much everything I make goes into my Etsy shop. That looks good. Oh my, you guys, this is turning out real pretty. And I was thinking I wanted to use this, but I don't want to overdo too much. That looks pretty. I always say, you know, the second one always turns out better than the first one, but that's just because I've had time to kind of figure things out a little bit. And then we've got one of our little girls that I'm thinking maybe I could find a spot for her. Let's see. Just kind of coming out behind the flowers like that. Does she look pretty? Or maybe we'll use our other lady. Kind of put her like that. She looks real pretty on that one. That's where we're going with that one. Okay, and then You know, these flowers are pretty flat. I'm wondering if maybe one of these, I'm just going to test it and see if this is flat enough to maybe put one of these in there somewhere. Okay, let's see, because these are pretty flat. You can see there's not a whole lot of height in these flowers. So one of those might be pretty in there somewhere. I like it. I don't want to cover that up, so I think if I use this, it'll be maybe up in there. That looks pretty. Part of me is thinking maybe this is not, it's the flower in the middle is too dark. That's what the problem is. Maybe if I take that flower off, if I can find a flatter, light colored flower, it might do better. That's better already. No, that one's not going to work. But it's really got to be something sort of flat. Oh, here's a little white flower. That kind of fits in there good. I've got this little... No, that's too dark. I don't want to put anything dark on here. And that's kind of got that little pink flower behind it. So I'm thinking maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just add this to that. Put that flower back. Actually, one of my little white flowers would have been nice in there. One of my little white roses. Let's pull this off real quick while it's still wet. And nip this one. And I think that's what I want to use. It sits up a little bit higher, but that's okay. It's not too bad. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's start gluing these bits and pieces on before I forget what I want to do. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to go ahead and glue this piece down. And I'm just putting glue back behind the white flowers that are in this, and that'll hold it down nicely. Just like that, and no ooze coming out. And this one, we'll go ahead and start gluing it down right there. And this one's going at the bottom. Right there. Okay, so let's get this beauty down. And again, this came from Kiki's sale, you guys. This flower here, this pretty applique that I have. She's always got some unique stuff. I don't know if she has any more of these left, but she's always getting unique stuff in, and she tries very, very hard, you guys, to come up with things that everybody wants. And she'll even ask, you know, what are you guys looking for that I can, you know, maybe try and purchase to put in the store. So that she can kind of make everybody happy. So she really tries very hard to do stuff for everyone so that everyone kind of gets what they want. So I really do encourage all of you to go over and check out Kiki's sale because it's very worth going over there. Her prices are amazing. You know, she's not out to make $1 million, but she is, she does her business to help pay for the fostering of little kitty cats that she gets, that she fosters and takes care of, and that money pretty much pays for her little kitties. So it's for a good cause, because if she doesn't do that and if she's not selling, then she can't continue to foster the kitties. So I really do encourage all of you to get over there and shop in Kiki's, because you won't be disappointed. Debbie is an awesome lady, and like I said, she tries to do, you know, to make everybody happy. You know, she's out to make sure that everybody gets what they want. You know, she's a darn good friend of mine, and I just adore her. So you guys get on over there and help Debbie out and help her kitties out so she can continue to foster them. I noticed she's mentioned that she had a little bit of a slowdown, just like I did in my Etsy shop. And so I'm trying to come up with new things and new ways to, you know, to get things into my Etsy shop, because part of my problem was I just didn't have enough stuff in there, because I've been so busy with work and trying to keep the channel going and all that stuff, and I haven't put a ton of stuff in my store, but I have been trying to fill it up a little bit now. So it's a little bit more not so sparse now, although I do still need to do some work to get more stuff in there. So I'm working on it, you guys. But I thought these bookmarks might be a nice little addition to my store, and if they go over well, then I'll make some more of them. I'll put that right there. Okay. This one looks real lacy and super feminine. I'm looking to see if I have any more of my paper butterflies here, and I do not. But I have another one. Goodness, I've got a piece of glue that's just not letting go. Let's see. Let me decide where I want that to go. And do I want to put this in as well? No, I don't think so. This one's pretty. It's just a little thick. Okay, so I've got this butterfly, and we could put her right up there. Don't want to cover up my girl's face. Or maybe with that rose. I just don't want it to stick up too far. That's the problem with some of the resin butterflies that I've done, is that it'll stick up too far. And I don't want that either. I can't wait to use this girl in something. I'm just dying to use her. But it's got to be the right thing. So it's not going to be this, because we already chose our lady. I think I'm going to put that flower in there. This is just a little paper flower that I've had for actually quite some time. But it's got a little bit of sparkle in it, and I thought that would be pretty. Okay, and I think I'm going to put that. Do I want it over there, or do I want that there? I think I'll put that right there. And then I want to take, where are my, I'm going to take one of my safety pins, and I think this time I'll just use a silver one with some thread on it. And oh, look at this too, real quick. These really would be pretty with the butterflies, but these butterflies are just too thick. Let's see. I have some of this too. It might be pretty on the bottom of that. Maybe sort of going like right there. That'd be pretty, huh? I think that might be pretty on the bottom. Oh, I don't know. I want to get this one done though, so that you guys can move on with your day. Okay, let's just see what we can come up with for a dangle charm on this one. Let me see. I think I might have some more charm dangles in here. I'm not sure. We're going to look and see what I've got. No, that one's not going to work. Oh no, that one's not going to work. That's a skull. Not really my thing, but it's something that I had, and I thought, okay, I'll just make a dangle out of it. It'll come in handy for something someday, I'm sure. Maybe I could just put that on a dangle and hang that from it. This is kind of a mermaid theme, so we don't want to go with mermaid. And this is a dog paw. And these are just way too big, I think. Yeah, these are too big. I just want something fairly small. That's pretty, but I think it's too much. And then I've got this one, which is too big. There's that one, but that's too heavy, and that I'm saving for something special. You could put a bee down at the bottom, but again, the bees are already spoken for. You guys, I'm just not coming up with anything new and fantastic, so I think let's see how this one does. This is a flat charm. So I'm thinking this might be good to just hang from the bottom there. But the thing is, can we find a good spot to hang it from? I think I'm going to have to go through this rose right here. Like that. Flip it in and see what happens. Okay. Okay, so that's on there. There we go. I think that looks pretty. It works. And then, hold on you guys, I'm going to find me a paper butterfly. Hold on. Okay, I found a couple of my tiny butterflies. Okay, I just took out my tiny butterfly punch. And I am going to punch out. I want to see exactly where my flowers are landing. I'm going to punch out a couple of these little pink butterflies with flowers on them. And I needed to take my paper out anyway because I need to make some of these for my dear friend Debbie. And so we're just going to take this and we're going to glue these two butterflies together like so. I'm going to make it a double butterfly, but it'll be a paper butterfly so that it can flatten out as well. And she's going to go right there. Isn't that pretty? So, simple solution right there. Tiny butterfly. And I like the tiny butterfly. I kind of wish maybe I had done that on this one. But actually, this butterfly looks really good on this particular one because the dark pink goes nicely with that. So, we have two beautiful, beautiful bookmarks that we made in shabby chic style. And I hope that my friend that suggested that I do bookmarks likes these. I think they came out really pretty, and I may make some more and see if I can figure out some different styles and things to do them in. And you know what? I think what I do need is I need a darker background to set these on. Let's see, I have a box top, and we're just going to set them on this box top, not showing what it is. There we go. Now you can really see them. So that is how they turned out, you guys. I love these bookmarks. They came out really, really nicely. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed doing it. And if you're already subscribed to my channel, thank you so, so much. I appreciate each and every one of my subscribers so much. I'm getting closer to the 8,000 subscriber mark. So you guys pretty soon will be doing another giveaway. And I just need a couple hundred more subscribers to get there. So let's see if we can share my videos, get them out to your friends and your family, see if anybody else might enjoy watching my videos. I've actually run across a couple of my subscribers here locally in town, which is pretty cool. One of the girls is a lady that works at the grocery store across the street, and she calls me her little Etsy girl. Yeah, so you guys send out my videos to your friends and family, see if they would be interested in learning some new crafts and things. We just have a lot of fun here, and I enjoy doing these tutorials for you guys, and I'm really, really shooting to grow my channel as much as I can so that maybe I can start earning enough, you know, to make this my home business and not have to go to work every day. Yeah, so hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you'll get notified when I do future videos, and stick around for the next video. I've got some other stuff in mind that I want to do, but this one just struck me as a really fun video to do, and so I had to do it right away. So anyway, I am working on all my packages. Oh, and I also need to get out my list of winners for my Etsy shop raffles for the month of April. I know, I'm in the middle of May already. I will be doing that video soon, hopefully within the next couple of days, and getting that out to you guys so that my winners will know who they are. I've actually got a couple of packages still, well, those are not for April, but from a couple of people that did buy in April, so maybe one of those will be a winner, and I will get that video up and running very shortly so you guys will know who the winners are. And then I'll also be announcing my prizes for the month of May, and that's my fault. That's the other thing that I am lacking on, is getting that information out soon enough in the month so that people know what the prizes are going to be in my Etsy shop raffles. In May, I will be giving away one of my heart boxes, which I did a video on, and I will link that video to this one. And also I'm trying to come up with a prize for the 25 and more shoppers. So I will be doing that as, oh, I already have it. It's an embellishment package. So The 25 and more person will be winning an embellishment package, and I'm trying to remember. Actually, I think the big winner is actually getting the big embellishment package, and the little winner is getting the journal embellishments package. And then May is where I'm supposed to be doing the heart box and another giveaway for the 25 and more. So, and that will probably be some sort of an embellishment package of some sort. So anyway, but I will get on that, you guys, I promise, right away. And everybody have a blessed day. Stay safe, stay well, be kind, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless you all. Bye-bye.